Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Incursions. I'm Nico and today we are going to be unboxing the new Daredevil Funko Pop from She-Hulk, which is the first MCU Funko Pop of Daredevil in his suit. And here's a brief look before we get into the unboxing. And we are also going to unbox and review the entire She-Hulk Funko Pop collection. Stay tuned.
Oh darling, I'm no ordinary woman. I'm the goddess of death.
Now I speak for myself. I've been trespassing in this city and on this planet.
Case closed.
Okay. The 9 realms will know freedom. And the cosmos. So
Not busy gaslighting you, they're threatening you with murder. That's what all the podcasts are about.
Avengers!
I'm sorry, my king, but we're out of time. I'm ready to give my closing argument.
It's Shang-Chi.
Higher, further, faster.
That's the sound of lightning.
Exhausted my patience.
I'm a black man carrying the stars and stripes.
Now, while this is the very first MCU Funko Pop of Daredevil in a suit, it's not the very first MCU Funko Pop of Matt Murdock, because of course we have the Matt Murdock Funko Pop from Spider-Man No Way Home, but as you can see, that is him in his civilian/lawyer clothing as Matt Murdock, not Daredevil or the Devil of Hell's Kitchen. Also, we will be reviewing the rest of the She-Hulk Funko Pop collection, including the Kevin Funko Pop, which came from the Collector Core. Now, we did do a more lengthy unboxing of that, along with an unmasked Moon Knight and a tour of our Funko Pop collection, which you can also check out on the channel. But now, let's get into the video. So as we can see here, we have the entire She-Hulk Funko Pop collection, and this includes the Kevin Marvel Collector Core and the new Daredevil Funko Pop, which was just released last week. So we have Abomination, Hulk, Jennifer or Jen, Titania, Wong, Kevin, Daredevil, She-Hulk, Nikki, and She-Hulk in her super suit. So now let's have a look at the first one, which is She-Hulk in her super suit. So this super suit, as we know, was designed by Luke Jacobson, another character that I hope we do get a pop of. I really love this pop, and it's kind of just the classic staple for a She-Hulk Funko Pop from the MCU, and as many of you will know, it will be in our Avengers lineup on display, and I really hope that we can see She-Hulk again in her suit very soon. The next She-Hulk Funko Pop is in her gala dress, again designed and made by Luke Jacobson, but unfortunately this gala didn't turn out very well because this is when Intelligentsia targeted Jen, and it resulted in Jen being fired and put in the same DODC Department of Damage Control prison as Emil Blonsky or the Abomination, although she did look fabulous. The next She-Hulk Funko Pop is of Jennifer, so Jen in her human form, and she is in her lawyer attire, a very classic Jen Walters attorney at law look. I would like to get a Funko Pop of Jen in the super suit because, of course, as we know, Luke Jacobson made sure that it could adapt to both Jen and She-Hulk's body, so hopefully that Funko Pop is in the cards at some stage later down the line. Now we have the Abomination Funko Pop, and I believe this is the only Abomination Funko Pop. And of course, it's in the outfit from the finale where he was giving a talk to Intelligentsia and when Todd became Hulk, or Hulk King. And of course, that was the infamous episode that truly broke the fourth wall and gave us a massive insight into how the Marvel Cinematic Universe is run, of course, by Kevin, the giant AI, which we also have a pop of. And now we have Hulk, classic Hulk. Of course, this is actually Smart Hulk, and this outfit I believe is from, again, the finale. It's a bit of a different outfit for Hulk, so I actually quite enjoy it. I'm not a big fan of the one from Endgame, so I really love this. I also love that we have the grey hair, obviously signifying he's a little bit older now, and that it has a hood, a very casual leisure sort of attire. One thing I will say though is I don't understand why the Hulk and Abomination Funko Pops aren't giant pops and why they're just normal size. The next Funko Pop is Wong, and this has to be the coolest Wong Funko Pop because he is stepping out of one of his portals, and of course this is most likely the scene where he had to fight the demons that the fake magician accidentally summoned using his very basic understanding of the sling ring. And Wong was a great cameo in She-Hulk, and I really hope we get to see those two reunite again, hopefully in the next Avengers. Definitely the best Wong Funko Pop. Now we have Titania, the other villain of the series. This outfit is, again, like most of them, from the season finale, and Titania is basically just a jealous person by the looks of it, and is actually probably quite insecure herself, which is why she's so vain, why she's all about beauty, and why she probably wants to become a celebrity. I do hope we see more of Titania, and I think it would be very interesting to see her with some other heroes. Next we have Nikki. Nikki, of course, the best friend and paralegal to Jen and She-Hulk. Nikki is one of my favourite characters alongside Pug, but we don't have a Funko Pop of him. Nikki, of course, really helped Jen and moved jobs when Jen moved jobs. And there was also quite a strong suggestion that Nikki was actually bisexual based on one of her comments that hetero life is grim. So bisexual or potentially just gay. Now, the Daredevil Funko Pop that we've been waiting a very long time for. This, of course, is the only Daredevil Funko Pop in the MCU where he's in a Daredevil suit. The other one is Matt Murdock in his lawyer attire from Spider-Man No Way Home. It's a very well done pop. The suit really works well, and they did a great job in converting it into a pop. The details, it shines, and it really, really is a top-notch quality pop. And I really hope we get to see Daredevil in this version of one of the comic suits again in the MCU. Next we have Kevin. Now, of course, I did an unboxing with Kevin and an unmasked Moon Knight for the Marvel Collector Corps unboxing, which was also done alongside a Funko Pop collection tour. So I definitely recommend you go and check that out. That featured a lot of pop rides and a lot of pops from recent MCU projects. Kevin, of course, stands for Knowledge Enhanced Visual Interconnectivity Nexus and is a proxy of Kevin Feige and was essentially the one controlling the story. And of course, Jen broke into the Disney Plus screen into Marvel Studios to change her story. And that is all of the She-Hulk Funko Pops. It's quite a large collection. There's 10, although I'm not complaining. She-Hulk is my favourite MCU Disney Plus show, and after WandaVision, I always say this, was the only show because all the others were more like 6-part movies, and I really hope that sometime in the future that they will reconsider and make a season 2. Potentially, if Bob Iger leaves, that might be easier to do, but I really hope in the interim that they really make She-Hulk a core member of the new Avengers team as they had previously stated, and of course that would be alongside Daredevil. So there you have it. What do you think of the Funko Pops, and in particular, what do you think of the new Daredevil Funko Pop? I absolutely love it. It's very, very cool, very accurate with the version on the show, and in general I love She-Hulk. It's probably my favorite Disney Plus series within the MCU. Personally, after WandaVision, it's the only other show that's actually a show and not like a 6-part movie. So I'm definitely a big fan of She-Hulk, and I'm really, really hoping that Bob Iger in particular and Marvel might reconsider making a second season, particularly if the rumours of Moon Knight Season 2, Hawkeye Season 2 and Ms. Marvel Season 2 are true. Then I think the other new character shows also deserve a second chance to learn from their mistakes, improve on what they did in the first season, and I think it would be much more connected, and they would definitely learn from whatever mistakes or improvements can be made from the first season. And I'm also really hoping that we are getting to see She-Hulk as a core member on the Earth 616 Avengers, and that she will be a key character in Avengers 5, especially considering now we're hearing rumors that it's not going to connect to Kang, but a toned down or a step down villain, where it's more about getting the new team assembled by Sam Wilson as Captain America. And if this is the case, it would focus mainly on Earth 616. And of course, we have our Earth 616 Avengers lineup right behind me, which includes She-Hulk, Shang-Chi, Black Panther, which is obviously Shuri now. We also have probably the team leader, Sam Wilson's Captain America, who might actually kind of co-lead the team with Captain Marvel now that she lives on Earth. And we obviously have someone like Wong, because Doctor Strange is across the multiverse and not on Earth at the moment, and Ant-Man and the Wasp. And we have heard that Kevin Feige wants Daredevil to be a part of the Avengers, so we are not entirely sure whether he will be a part of the Avengers 5 Avengers or whether he's referring to Secret Wars and after. But I'm really hoping we do see both of them become key members in this new post-Endgame era of the MCU. It's certainly time to start making connections, starting to do season 2s and sequels, and making it feel more connected, you know, a full universe where people are interacting, stories cross over, and it's not so individual where it's kind of feeling now that not everything is oh so well connected. And is it really important to watch that project and that project because we haven't seen any inkling that they're connected elsewhere, with the major exception of Miss Marvel and Monica Rambeau, who were introduced in Phase 4 and obviously starred in The Marvels. So let me know in the comments below or via my social media, which you can find the links in the description. We would really appreciate it if you could give the video a thumbs up, and make sure you click that subscribe button for more Marvel and Marvel Funko Pop videos. We have a very exciting video coming up with our first ever collaboration as we discuss the future of the MCU. I'm Nico for Pop Incursions. See you next time.